think perfect. All right, welcome everyone. We're here today to present to you something that has been changing our lives and the lives of thousands all across the globe. A life on purpose, a new era of business to create income and impact from anywhere, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, I'm Marie Antonia Alencar, and we have Holly here, but we'll give a little intro into who we are later on down the track. So what we'll cover today. So if you're here, you're obviously looking for something that you can do while being a full-time parent, potentially. Maybe you are working in a job 9 to 5 and you're looking for an exit strategy. You want to create more freedom in time, location, and finances. So we're really going to be breaking down the 3 steps on how we do that from anywhere. And while, being a full-time mama, well, both of us are. So yeah, what we'll cover today is an uncapped earning model. So aligned with an uncapped business model that impacts people, profit, and the planet, we recommend a model that includes generational wealth strategies. So what that means is when you leave this earth, your children are set up for life. They don't have to worry about money ever again, which is so incredible. We have social media impact, how to turn your social media into a gold mine, creating income and impact. It's all online, which we'll go deeper into later on in this presentation. And automated sales and systems. Receive high profit commissions by leveraging automated systems and offers for more time freedom. So yeah, without time freedom, we don't get to live our lives the way we please with choice. So yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to learn more. So is the way you're currently creating an income going to pay you for the rest of your life, whether you're working or not? I know for most people, it's a no. Or another question as well to really deeply reflect and just, take this in. Will the money stop coming in when you stop working? And again, I know for most people, it's a no. So the true freedom model, and this is what we love to do and share with people because it's changed our lives, and we're here to impact and inspire others to really get their choice back and their freedom back. So what you need to create a freedom vehicle, to have a wealth vehicle, is time freedom. Like without time freedom, then, we can't live the way that we please. Location freedom. So work from anywhere. If you have Wi-Fi, the world is your oyster, which is pretty cool. Health freedom, be supported to prioritize your health and wellness and that of your family and home environment. And financial freedom, secure your financial security for your future. So, maybe just reflect on what you're doing currently. Maybe you have financial freedom, but then you don't have time freedom. Then obviously you're not completely free. So what we're going to be sharing is something that allows all of this. So you get to have freedom in time, location, health, and finances. So getting to know us. Holly.
Yeah, thank you so much, Marie. I actually had a couple of questions for you that I thought would be cool to share. So, first of all, hi, I'm Holly Goldsworthy-Smith. I am wife and a mum of 2 boys, and I'm originally from New Zealand. And my question for Marie and myself, talking about location freedom, was I am from New Zealand, but my family and I have just spent the last 4 months traveling the globe. We've been to Tanzania, a little island off Tanzania, and we're currently in Thailand. We've been here for 3 months now, and we love it and want to live here. And Marie, I know you've got an incredible background going on there. So yeah, introduce yourself and tell us where you're from and where you are right now, where you've been.
Yeah, so I'm in Greece at the moment. I'm on the Greek islands. This is where my family are from, my dad's side. So yeah, before that we were in Thailand as well. We went to Manoa together with Holly and her mum, which is really cool. And yeah, like getting to do this from anywhere is absolutely incredible. And oh, the freedom, the choice, it's amazing. The globe really gets to be our oyster. So yeah, I'm a world schooling mum of 2. Before I found this, I was working online overtime and full time and just completely drained. Like I missed out on a lot of my children's milestones because I was so tired. And at the end of the month, I would see my bank account and it would just be at 0. So my visions of world schooling were always on the back burner. I was in survival mode, just meeting bill to bill rather than living my life. So since finding this, my life has completely changed. I've been creating continuous 5-figure months while I'm living with my family and traveling around the globe, which has been amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
What
that's
about you, Holly?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so amazing, Just it's bringing back so much for me from what we were doing before as well. So yeah, before my husband, he was a mechanic. He's been a mechanic for about 12 years-ish. And he started his own business, which was amazing. And it was great to have him on the property more, but he wasn't actually able to be part of the family more. He ended up working like 6 a.m. till, I don't know, even after the kids would go to bed, he would come in, have dinner, but he would go back to work back in the shed. So, yeah, we had tried to create freedom for ourselves before this with our own businesses, but unfortunately, it just didn't really happen. So, yeah, before this, I was looking after my parents' accommodations, which was amazing and I loved it and it was beautiful. But I was there quite often. I was homeschooling, I was renovating our house, and I was super stressed out. I was like pulling my hair out. We can't live like this. I don't want to live like this. I was just feeling like, is this it? Is this all we're going to do? We're just going to keep slogging along and trying to get ahead, but never actually getting anywhere until we found this business. And then 4 months into it, we left the country and we haven't been back since. Yay! It's so exciting. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just fully changed our lives. So yeah, very excited to be presenting this today with you, Marie, and yeah, just showing people what really is possible.
Absolutely. So good. So good.
Oh, the uncapped income model. Okay, so we partner with an established company. Our company that we partner with has been around for 50 years already. We choose a high ticket over low ticket, sharing their product. You share about their in-demand product on behalf of them. Automating your systems. So our systems do so much for you. There's so much that you do not have to do. You're not starting from the bottom. Like so much is already there that you just roll on into. It does a lot of the heavy lifting, which allows you to have more time in your business and more time in your life. You receive a high profit commission when a sale is made in your business. So yeah, now like just to keep this traveling rolling, we only make a few sales a month and we're like, woo, we get to go all over the place. Yeah, it's pretty next level. So the difference between creating your own offer and affiliating with one. Creating your own offer is generally a high investment. So you could be looking at multiple six figures depending on what you're doing. In all honesty, I have personal experience with creating my own business or buying my own business. And it is multiple six figures that my family has paid out for this business that does not pay us what our online business pays us. So it's seriously next level. In many other online businesses, you likely have to do everything and wear all the hats. Absolutely. In our other business, I have to do everything. I would have had to do everything. You've got to do, all the advertising. You've got to answer all the emails. You've got to answer the phone calls. You've got to sew the products or produce the products somehow. It takes a lot of time to build a product that actually works. So if you're building a new product from the ground up, you've got a few years of worrying whether it's actually going to be a thing before you start even making any money off it. Most businesses wait 3 to 5 years to make a profit. Yeah, they do, especially if you're starting from the ground up. Even for us, where we bought into or bought a business that was already ready to go, we're still not making a profit. We've had it for 12 months, we haven't made a profit. Often working alone, unless able to invest in high mentorship costs. Yeah, again, just going back to wearing all the hats and doing all the things yourself. Affiliating with a company. So it's a low investment. When I spoke about my business that we have our brick and mortar, affiliating with one is, I don't know the percentage, but it's so much less. You know, we're looking at a maximum of low five figures. Profit after just a few sales, proven with a proven strategy that already works and converts. Yeah, so we're going to tell you more about that. Within 5 sales, you're in profit. No staff expenses. My husband works for free. No, you don't have to pay anyone. You can do all the things because so much is set up for you already. You don't have to wear all the hats. Ability to earn uncapped income. Yes, which we're also going to go into a bit later. So exciting. And the ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals like us. So in order to get your time and money back, you must be willing to invest both time and money to do so, because nothing changes if nothing changes, right? Right. Even if you're driving to work, even if you're working at a 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever shift work, you still have to buy a car. You still have to put fuel in it. You've got to put tires on it. You've got to run your car. So you can't say that you're driving to work and that there's no, you're not investing money to get there. You're still investing money for you to get your ass to your 9 to 5 that's making you bugger all.
So good. So powerful. So
All right.
good.
Hand over to you, Marie.
Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, why we partner with Enagic. So you may or may not have heard of Enagic, but yeah, as Paulie mentioned, it is a company that's already established. And this one in particular has been around for 50 years. We actually went there for the celebration of it a couple of weeks ago now in Okinawa, Japan. And yeah, it was so amazing to see where the company is from, this little island where everything is handmade by an engineer throughout the whole creation process. Like it's not slapped together in factories. And, I really, after being there and seeing the company and where it's from, it really made me proud to stand for something that is so well put together, that is doing so much good on this planet for people and humanity as a whole. And yeah, just really standing with this and being a part of it. So water is a product people want and need and are buying daily. So why not share the best water? We really look at health supplements and mindset work and exercise and all these different things, but yet most of the time when we get sick, we fail to look at our water quality, which is almost just as important as breathing air. We can only go 3 days without water. We can only go 3 minutes without air. We can go 3 weeks without food. So water quality is a massive thing, and we're all 65% water. So the quality of the water we drink determines the quality of our health. Like it's safe to say that. And with Enagic, the electrolyzed reduced water is its scientific name. It is rich in hydrogen, which is H2, and otherwise known as Kagan water. And Kagan actually means return to origin. So with our water, our tap water, it's actually turning it into its original state of health, while simultaneously our overall health, which is pretty cool. It helps nourish and restore the body to its optimal state. It allows us to create an eco-friendly, toxic-free sanctuary with over 60 uses to replace products in our home and increasing our ROI, return on investment, immediately. So it's incredible. Just by having the product itself, you're already in profit, especially if you're buying bottled water and cleaning products. So yeah, it's pretty incredible. As I said, it's been around for 50 years. It is a Japanese medical grade device, which is the highest standard in the world. And all the parts within it are at that standard too. It's a sustainable, zero waste and non-consumable product that lasts over 20 years, reduces single-use plastics, fights against the plastic pandemic, which is so important. And even though it says, 20 years, the products last 25 to 30 years. And then after that, all parts can be replaced because, they're put together by an engineer and they have all the different medical grade parts in their factories. So, and offices all around the globe, which is really, really incredible. It can be sold and shared through online and offline methods. And as pioneers in the health and wellness industry, Enagic offer 4 key products that enhance health, build wealth, and protect the environment. Industry leaders are the forefront and driving innovation in a billion-dollar company. So yeah, it's pretty incredible. You know, you can do this from anywhere to anyone, any country. Yeah, so it's magnificent. It's just incredible. So the products we recommend. So we have the K8, which is the flagship model, and this is the one that actually transforms your tap water or any drinking source into this incredible antioxidant rich water. It also has 5 different pH levels from 2.5 pH, which is used for disinfecting, for cleaning, for sterilizing, to beauty water, which is what the ladies in Japan use, and I do as well to clean my face, for 6 pH, and then degreasing and emulsifying with the 11.5. So yeah, even like removing pesticides from fruit and vegetables, you know, that is so important because they are oil-based and they're not designed to be washed off with just average rainwater. So, you know, it's all-rounder and incredible product. And then we have the Inespa, which is for your home, in-home spa, and it remineralizes the water through an active charcoal ceramic filter, and then it removes chlorine and bacteria to protect your family skin. And the pH of this water is the same pH as your skin. So yeah, it just really hydrates as well as that. So I notice like my hair and my skin is a lot more clearer. And also like chlorine is so horrible for our health. I don't know why it's allowed in our water supply. You know, chlorine is a carcinogenic. It is when it's heated, it actually causes cancer in the lungs because we breathe it in. It soaks into our skin, which is our biggest organ, and through into the blood. So yeah, I knew when I saw this product, it was a non-negotiable for my kids to have it, especially when they were showering in chlorine water. You know, their eyes would be all red and their skin all rashy. So we've seen massive improvements with that. And also like for eczema and psoriasis, by drinking the water and having this, I can't make any health claims, but what I do know is by sharing this, I've seen so many incredible things with autoimmune and diabetes and cancers and all different things. And it's all because when we give our body the right tools, that's when it can function at its absolute best. And then we have the M Guard, which is a new product. It's incredible, but with all the Wi-Fi and frequencies that we're surrounded with in our day-to-day lives, we're going to need something to protect that, because studies haven't really shown what the long-term effects of these frequencies around us every day are going to do to our health. So it's a device that you turn on and then it just protects your family and yourself from those different frequencies. The Ukon is a wild turmeric, which we actually saw firsthand when we went to the farm in Okinawa, and we got to try it. It was so good, just like fresh from the plant. And yeah, and turmeric is so incredible. It's antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory. It's available in tea, soap, and capsule supplement form. So yeah, taking this every day. I'm drinking my turmeric tea right now in Greece. It's amazing. So yeah, it's incredible to have. So yeah, quick stats within Enagic. So is this a saturated market? Absolutely not. So only 3 million machines have been sold worldwide so far. And that is increasing on the daily because more and more people are waking up to how important health is. Like if we don't have health, we don't really have anything. So it is more needed than ever. The company is 50 years old. It turned that in this year, just a couple of weeks ago. So it's only just starting to gain big traction through the online space now. Traditionally, it was person one-to-one. The founder, Mr. Oshiro, has a 500-year vision for the business in place. And that's one thing I love about Japanese companies. Like if you look at Toyota and all different ones, they have that generational wealth vision, like 500 years already in place, which is pretty incredible for the sustainability and longevity of the company. Whereas if you look at different countries and how they do business, they only look like 5 years in advance, rather than this, it's like, well, 500. So you know that you're in good hands when you're with a Japanese company like this. Expanding with offices in new countries to keep up with the global growth. So just recently, they have these devices available in Africa, which is incredible. In Vietnam, Cambodia, everywhere, every place on the planet. It's growing more and more, which is pretty incredible. So people are becoming hyper aware of taking care of their health and the poor quality of tap water in so many parts of the world. And just recently, I'm from Australia, but they've deemed the tap water unsafe to drink. So for all those years that people have been drinking tap water, just now they've been like, well, actually, the things in your tap water can cause you cancer and you better stop drinking it right now. It's like, well, what about all those years? And every day, like, more things are coming out in the media about what they're actually putting in our tap water. So, you know, if you really want to look after your health, the first place to look is your water. Pioneers of the health and wellness industry globally. So yeah, this is what they do. They're up to date with everything, and even with the MGuard, their new product, the frequencies, people are going to need this. So yeah, we're ahead of the game with all of this, and just really supporting people to thrive with their health. So yeah, numbers. I always get excited when I look at the numbers, because this is what has freed myself and my family from the life I was living before, from paycheck to paycheck to now just traveling the globe and being in Greece. And then we're traveling to Brazil as well and buying land outright, which is pretty incredible. So yeah, if you were going to start with just one device or one product, you get a business for life that never goes backwards, which is pretty incredible. You know, you get to invest in your health, you get the best water and the products in the world, and you get a business. So if you start with just one, as you can see, you would start in the 1A lane. So you would receive $400 for your next sale. After 2 sales, it goes up to 800, and then after 10, and then it just keeps growing that way. So you never go backwards. There aren't any monthly quotas. You get to do this at your own pace, and this is what you get to create, which is pretty cool. And I don't know any other business model from the get-go, like you get to create $400. Like, I've looked high and low. I've looked at different companies. I've looked at doing different things. And, you know, the return was only like a couple of dollars. So yeah, with this, like, you get into profit very, very quickly. The next one we have is the quad. So this is something that we recommend if you want to really fast track your results. We have a strategy, rather than starting from the 1A lane, which is just one part of sales. You actually get set up to be receiving 3 points of sales from the get-go. So $2,319. It's pretty good. So yeah, like, looking at these numbers, I would love for you to know, like, love for you to reflect, like, how much are you making per month right now? How much? And I know for an average person, if you work full time in Australian dollars, it's around $4,000, $5,000, which is great. But then how much time are you actually putting into that? Like, with all the systems and strategies we have in place, we get to do this very simply. So yeah, just looking more at the numbers, this is another way that you can begin. It's with the Anespa, K8, MGuard, 2 of them, and the Ukon. So again, you would be starting at the 3 points of commission, which is 2,721. And then we have this one, which is the Fast Track K8. And this is the best strategy. If you want to go all in for your business, you're ready to create the finances you know you are worthy of and you deserve, and you're ready to completely shift your life, then this is what we recommend. So again, it's the Anespa, which is a shower ionizer, the 2 K8s, and the benefits of having an extra K8 is you can loan one out. We did the math. If you were loaning a K8 device out and charging $50 a week, you would actually make, it's around $80,000 to $100,000 in profit per year, just by having that on the side. And then we have the MGuard and then the Ukon. So the Ukon's the turmeric, the MGuard is for the frequencies. So you would be receiving from the get-go $3,519. Like, that's amazing. So incredible. So to think, like, how many of these would you need to sell to replace your income? And then even look bigger. What are your bigger visions? Like, what do you want to do in this lifetime? Is it travel? Is it be home with your kids? Is it just live with freedom? What is it? And then really look at these numbers. How many sales would you need to make to create that? And you'll get to see it's so simple. And that's one thing I love about this, like the numbers and the company and how it all works. It's very, very simple. And we get to do this with ease from anywhere. So yeah, it's amazing. So the quad strategy. So what I just talked about, so the benefits of investing to build your business in this way. So your own sales to yourself, your immediate commissions are 654 AUD, Australian dollars. And then for your first 5 quad sales in your business, it's 17,534 in commissions. So you're already in profit from the get-go, which is pretty amazing. And I don't know any other business model, anything else that would allow you to create that within just 5 sales. The next 6 quad sales, 11 sales in total, is 47,802 in commissions, which is pretty incredible. And then another 10 sales, you earn your first 100K in commissions, which is a total of 21 quad sales. So it's pretty simple. You know, I had a friend and she was looking at this, and I asked her how many sales she would need to create a 5-figure month. And it was going to be around 50 sales. And I was like, well, with this, it has to be pretty simple. So yeah, it's amazing. It's really incredible. And then not only is the income incredible that we get to create, it's the journey as well to legacy wealth. And I talked a little bit about this, but it's where you get an income for life that you get to pass down to your children or anyone that you wish to give this to when you leave this earth. So it starts here at 6A2-3. It's a $25,000 bonus, and then it's $5,000 USD dollars. These are USD prices monthly for life. On top of that, you get bonuses. You also get whatever you're receiving in your business. So it gets to be super abundant. And that's something that I love so much. When I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is why I'm doing this for my generations to come, like for my children, because my lineage isn't really from riches. Like we are pretty poor. I went to see my auntie here in Greece just recently, and yeah, wow, the way she lives, the way she lives, because she's had to learn to live off the land, but it has been a really hard life for her. So to think of the generations before that and what they've had to do just to get by and live, like this is why I do this, to clear those minds, help my generations forward. So yeah, that's why. Yeah. And I guess like for many people as well, you know, most people don't come from riches. We're here to actually change our life and for them as well to be set up. So yeah, it starts there. When I first did this, I was like, my eyes are actually on this one down here, and it's 6A2-8. And I've actually met a man who is at this at the moment. So it's 800,000 US dollars you get as a bonus, and then 80,000 monthly for life in US dollars. Like, imagine all the good you can do with that. And that's the thing. Like, yeah, if I was earning that much money, what would I do? Who would I impact? What would I create? How would I help humanity? And that's the level that you get to be at. So yeah, it's like, yes, you have your visions and your dreams, but what are those bigger ones? What is the impact you want to create in your lifetime? And yeah, that's what we get to tap into here.
Yeah, amazing. So good. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. We really do get to dream super big, you know. Our original dreams when we start this are kind of like, oh, well, I just want to leave my job and I just want to be more present for my children. And then you look at it and you're like, holy shit, 10 sales a month and I'm making shit tons of money and I can help other people and I can fly around the world. And there's just so much more to life. Yeah. And we're not supposed to be broke. We did not come onto this earth to be broke. We came here to be abundant. So that gives us this, and it's freaking amazing. It's so, so good. So looking at what we do, a traditional MLM versus our business, what we do. Okay, so there's no monthly quotas. There's nothing that you have to pay for monthly. There's no, there's no monthly quotas. We don't lose rank, so you don't have to sell 500 products a month every month just to stay where you want to stay and stay earning that $10,000 a month. We don't have to do that at all. You can literally go at the pace that you want to go at, and you're never going to fall back. You're never going to earn less than what you just earned before, you know, on your last sale. So with a traditional MLM, they're generally low ticket and you're making between $20 and $150 per sale. So I actually spent about 10 years ago, maybe even more now, about 20 minutes doing low ticket. And it wasn't for me. It didn't align. The product didn't really align, but just that I had to put so much effort, the same amount of effort in to make $20, $50. And I also actually had to buy the products and then sell them. So I had to buy a whole, like a pack. And then I had to sell them off to hopefully make my money back. So yeah, that was something that I was like, nah, I can't do this. It's not for me. Whereas we do not have to do that here. You don't have to buy a quad to sell a quad, you know? Membership fees, there are none. There are none. We're all just in this beautiful big family together. We don't have to pay to be together. We just come together and do awesome things together. Yeah, well, we're not low ticket. We're high ticket. There's no legacy income in an MLM, in the traditional MLM. You just have to work your ass off every month and start again every month. And licensing fees and minimums, none of that. I don't even really know what that is. We don't do that at all. You don't have to, sell a minimum amount of products per month. And with this business, you can build yourself to legacy almost on your own. Like my husband and I, we can build ourselves to legacy. We don't actually need a team. You don't have to recruit if you don't want to. That's not what we're about at all. So yeah, we have no quotas. We never lose rank. Our minimum commission is 400, and we're talking in Australian dollars right now. So 400 Australian dollars up to almost $7,000 per sale. That's insane. Like one sale is more than what I made in a month. It's almost double actually what I was making in a month before I came to this business. You only invest one time. That's it. And you've got your beautiful products, your amazing water, your Anespa, your M-Guard for life. And you've got a business for life. It's crazy. So good. Obviously, we're high ticket. And yeah, limitless willable legacy income, which is what we're here for. We're here to make a shit ton of money on the way and help people on the way, but we are here for legacy income. We're here to pass that down to our children and our children's children. And like Marie talked about, we're here to break the chains and stop the struggle. We don't need to be limited. You know, what our parents did or our parents' parents, that's not us. We're not doing that. Maybe some of us, I have amazing parents. I really do. But I'm going above and beyond. You know, I'm not going to be limited by what my past ancestors have done. And we get to create that here. How we automate and why we automate sales. So yeah, we can basically make sales 24/7. The last sale that came into my business, I was in Japan. We had gone on holiday on the 50th for Japan's 50th birthday. I met up with Marie. I took my mum, and someone in my team made a sale, and I made more than what I would at 40 hours a week for 2 weeks. And I was on holiday in Japan. So that's why we use automation. That is what it's here for. Using a system that does the heavy lifting so you don't have to. With the systems in place, you can be making sales when you're offline, when you're on holiday, when you're sipping cocktails, if that's what you want to do. Time freedom, again, same thing. Like I was able to go and get an award on stage in Japan and celebrate with my friends and my work family, not my work, but you know, my life family, and make money at the same time. With automation and systems, you have no time leverage. So you've got true freedom, true time freedom. Let your systems work for you. Systems that are doing it all for you in the background are vital for your business to scale. You know, I mean, yes, I could have taken the time out to make that sale, but I didn't have to. My business still grew. And actually, we have multiple businesses in this business. And that sale that I didn't make grew my 2 businesses while I was on holiday. What else can you find that will do that for you? Nothing. sales calls are done for you. Yeah. So you can do your own sales calls. You can have, myself and Marie do your sales calls, or you can have someone else do your sales calls for you. Automation. It takes your customers through a sales qualification process and our sales team run calls on your behalf, which is really awesome. The sales qualification process is actually a really beautiful process. And I think we're going to talk about it a little bit more down the track. But for me, yeah, the questions really just ran deep and got me to hone in on what I actually wanted in life, and really allowed me to dream big. So it's a really beautiful process. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. That's it. Or you could retire and earn pennies and, live a boring retirement. You worked your whole life, paid taxes and all of that shit. And now you're, in New Zealand, you're 65 and you're getting about $1,000 a fortnight or something. Who wants that? That's boring. That's shit. Hopefully in that time you've scrimped and saved enough to buy a house. Hopefully you've paid it off by that time. Otherwise, most of that's going to go to the government or to, the rental person or whatever. It's bullshit. We've set our lives up in such a messed up way where we just think about working first and worrying about life later. No, in this business, we get to think about life first and what we actually want first and now, and we get to go out and do it. I'm 32 and I'm fucking traveling the world with my family. My sons are 12 and 2, and they're traveling the world. They're seeing their parents do this, and we are making opening up a whole new world for them. That's what we get to do. Welcome to the Freedom Mirror Academy. I am going to hand over to you, Marie. Am I?
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love that, what you just shared. Oh my gosh. Yeah, goosebumps all over. So good. And it's so true. We are the society, the way that we are kind of taught how to live life, go to work, get a mortgage, retire at 65, and then, that's pretty much it. And I've seen that over and over again. And even with different business models, with my grandpa, they came over from Greece to Australia, opened up their dream of having a traditional business. And then when my grandpa got to, I think he was 62, he decided that he was done working because he had opened multiple businesses and peeling potatoes or fish and chip shops, pizza shops, fish and chip shops over and over again. And when he finally realized, yep, I'm ready to retire, he went to travel around Australia, went halfway through, and then had to come back because he got really sick. Within the next year or two after treatment, he ended up passing away. So for me, that really hits home, just knowing why are we set up to live life this way? And we really get to expand and know that, we get to create our own realities, especially when we have the right tools in place. So yeah, welcome to the Freedom Era Academy, the leading educational platform. This is what is the automation to our businesses. And it also has everything you need to learn how to build a business. So we have a launch a business section that will show you step by step how to do this. So inside, we teach you how to leverage your business on social media. We support you to partner with a high profit offer with no need to worry about what to offer or needing to create your own. So it's very easy. Once you go in there, it's it's done. You really see step by step how to do this. You follow the steps, and then you've got a thriving business. We provide all the automated tools and systems and mentorships in one place so you can take action right away. So even if you don't have any experience, I had no experience when I began this, and I had a lot of doubt. I was like, can I do this? Because I haven't done this before. And then just going in there, I was like, wow, this is so simple. Anyone can do this. All you have to do is watch a video, implement, become clear on your visions, and we have all of that in there. I had never done sales before. I had never done anything of that. And I felt like sales were a bit icky as well, to be completely honest. But once I realized, well, actually, it's just being of service. And we get to be of service to people. People need the water in their life. People need this as a solution. People need this incredible business that is freeing people to be home with their kids, like, so they don't have to choose between earning an income or being a full-time mom, which is completely backwards, like another system that I don't believe has been designed very well,
Mm.
and we get to really break through all of that and create something that we're proud of, a life that we want to live, rather than something that's just being kind of thrown at us and like, work this out. It's like, well, actually, we've got the tools, we've got the strategy, we have the business model, we have the income, let's go. So this is what this is all about. And I really love this platform for this. So a sneak peek inside. So it's valued at over $25,000 annually. Like, that's how high level the trainings are within this. You have your own sales specialist, which is incredible. A pathway to freedom, custom sales pages, done for you webinars, self-paced courses, exclusive masterclasses, mentorships, and live and in-person events. So it's amazing what we have value to and what we have access to in this. Like, going in there, you will see everything firsthand, how it all works. Like, yes, I can explain this, but just by going in there, you'll get a clearer picture. So the first month to go into the Freedom Era Academy is $49 US. And in there, you will do the discovery process, which you will get super clear on your visions and what you want to create. Holly touched on this just before a little bit. But yeah, for me, like, they are very beautiful questions that just open you up to your visions. I know for me, like, when I first started this business, I had forgotten my visions of world schooling and traveling the globe. Like, I was so sunk under just the stress of bills and living life day to day, paycheck to paycheck, that I had just lost track of all of that. So going in there really opened me up to see what was possible. I remembered my visions again, and then I had a way to make them my reality, which is why we're here right now. So they are your next steps. If this resonates with you and you're ready to, like, just get into full action and create the life you truly desire, then we recommend going in there. That's what you have to do, and do that discovery process and book your specialist call. Also, we have a 48-hour bonus, which is pretty incredible. So for the fast action takers that, after like listening to this, this is what you want to do, we have a free strategy call with 6-figure online business earners and owners. So yeah, that's us. Pretty cool. And yeah, we can just really map out how you want to do this. And so you can get super clear on what your next steps are, and also, yeah, how you're going to completely thrive. Yes, the Freedom Era Academy is amazing. But yeah, also having the strategy call, and then we have a mentorship too. It's incredible, all the support you really get to thrive and be set up for success. So yeah, on a last note, what's keeping you so loyal to a life that's keeping you so stuck? So stuck. So suck. Yeah, it's kind of like a sucky life. If you're just living paycheck to paycheck, because I've been there and it was really sucky. But so stuck. So nothing changes, nothing changes. And yeah, just really sit with that. You can continue on the same cycle you're in, creating the same results, because nothing will change if you choose to stay where you are. When you take that risk and that leap of faith in the direction of your visions, and you have a clear plan in place, that's when things really get to shift and you get to fly in this life. So yeah. Yeah,
Amazing.
so good. Do you want to talk a little bit more about the mentorship?
Yeah, thank you. I was just going to say, actually, I just really wanted to bring that in here, that that's something that we have starting on the 1st of August. Is Marie and I are going to take you through a 4-week mentorship, and we're going to show you how to make your first 5 figures. We're going to show you what we have done, take you through the steps that we have taken to make our first 5 figures, and get you to what's called 4A. So that really is our biggest goal over our 4-week mentorship. So that's going to start 1st of August. I'm super pumped. It's going to be really cool, like, just really setting the tone, and I don't know the words, just really like allowing you to allow yourself to create this sort of income in a month. You know, we're so stuck with the $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month. We're so stuck there, and it's so shit. We don't want to be stuck there, you know, to really accept and own that we can do 5 and 6 figures a month. We can do it. So that is really what we're going to be focusing on our 4-week mentorship. And we can't wait to have you there.
So good. Amazing. Yeah, and mentorships are so powerful. Like, I started my business with a mentorship, and yeah, just being set up for success and to catapult your business in the direction it needs to go and have strong foundations. And yeah, I know, like, with both of us and with all of our tribe, you will be very well held. And also you will have the empowerment and the strategy to really take this to where you want it to go. So yeah, and the uncapped income, it's amazing. So, so good. Yay.
So if this is fully resonating with you, if you're super excited and you can't wait to get started, reach out to the person that has sent you this. Okay, reach out to them. We're going to have a strategy call with you, and we're going to work with you on, yeah, just moving forward and getting you jumping into your beautiful business. All right.
So good.
Have a beautiful
Amazing.
day.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Bye. You too.